All right, hey class. Just wanted to go over one thing I think I missed. Um, we want to talk about reflections here, and what's cool about Illustrator is that you can really cut your work in half here by creating reflections. So let me give a quick example here. Let's say I'm going to do a pretty shoddy job at a heart really quickly, and let's say that's the best heart that you've ever seen, right? And I'm just going to hit my direct selection tool again, shortcut A, and I've really quickly made a heart shape or half of a heart shape. And while selected on this object, I'm gonna go ahead and flip that stroke to the field just by hitting that little flipping arrow there. All right, and I'm gonna double click there, change that color to red. Orange hearts are cool, but change that to red there. And there's a couple things I'm going to do here. I'm going to copy this with a Command C, and then I'm going to paste it in place. And what paste in place is, just allows you to paste that object literally right exactly where it was. And how I did that was Command Shift and then V for Victor on my keyboard. I'm going to delete that, do that again, select my object, Command C to copy, and Command Shift V to paste in place. It's not imperative that you do that. You can just, do a Command V and kind of line it up there. It's just how I like to paste things here in Illustrator. Now, all right, we're doing pretty good now. We want to flip this. The easiest way to flip this is to right click on this object while selected. And we're going to go all the way down. We got all these cool options. We're going to be talking about these more next week. But you have some options here in the transform section here. We have move, rotate, reflect, scale, shear, and yeah. So we're going to go up here to reflect. And instantly, because I've used reflect recently, it's going to reflect vertically or horizontally, right? Up to me, and I can control that all sorts of cool ways. I'm going to change that back to 90. I think that was it at 90? Perfect. I'm just going to scooch that a little bit closer. I'm going to bring this in. So it wasn't a perfectly straight line, but it was close. And there you go. You have the two shapes there. And the very last thing we can do, we can keep them, one shape, or we can use our Pathfinder tool here. We're going to go under menu, or excuse me, window, and click Pathfinder. And we get this little Pathfinder window. Looks like it was already on my side toolbar here. Just going to pull that out. And this is a really cool tool. Tons of options here. We can unite them. Now it makes it one contiguous piece. I'm going to undo. We can minus the front. Don't want that. We could intersect. Let's see what happens. Looks like for that particular piece of art, not going to work. We could exclude. We can divide these, and I'll come up with something to better illustrate this, what these all do exactly. But for right now, I want you to use Unite. And as you can see, it is now one piece, perfect for Valentine's Day.